Trailer boondocking means no frills camping, and free is good, but of course it means no power hookups are available. Anything that needs electricity must come from the trailer batteries or with a generator or from your solar panels, and I have all three. We do enjoy camping out here on public lands, probably because of the price, but also we get to meet some very interesting folks.
Something magic started happening. All that equipment was kind of sitting by the road for years, not moving anywhere. Suddenly it was all electrified, and they were going at it gangbusters.
My nephew lived in they rented for quite some time, and now they've moved up the coast.
Wow, this is high tech. You're taking a picture of your brats?
Yeah. Just in case it kills me, you'll know what did it. My 200 watts of solar panels have been great, but now I want more. I want more power. I want less work when setting these panels up. The logical solution is adding another 190 watts of solar, but permanently up on the roof of the trailer. Any roof panel, of course, needs to stay put on the interstate. My trailer roof was the first problem. It is not flat. Here is the plan I have come up with. The solar panel will be attached behind the air conditioner on the back end of the trailer. So I bought a 190 watt solar panel, which I will be attaching to the roof. And as long as it doesn't go flying off in a high wind on the interstate, I think I'll be good. It's up this morning at Home Depot. It is my 190 watt grape solar panel right here. You're going to open the box, make sure it's not damaged. This solar panel weighs 26 pounds, and it is big. I did consider buying the new flexible panels that are being sold because they are light, very low profile, but I couldn't find one larger than 100 watts. I also don't want two of them up on my roof because that means more wires. And light and flexible is definitely not as durable as rigid. Now, they do make nice brackets and frames to attach to a solar panel to a roof, but they seem too expensive. If I decided I would build my own, and it would be a custom fit for my particular solar panel. Of course, it must also allow the panel to be tilted to the sun when that is needed, and since this is a heavy panel, it cannot be allowed to fly off in strong winds when on the interstates. But I did not want to drill holes in my roof for bolts, and I said to myself, well, how hard can all of this be? Well, I found that out. Here is my materials list. I will confess that this is not a complete purchase list. In the process of building this frame, I did spend more money than I should have. The original plan was to attach the frame to the fiberglass roof with this double-sided tape. And this will be the bracket that holds it up in place. 30 degrees. I don't mind telling you, this has been a real trial. Let's see what it looks like. Now it's going to open up, and these folding brackets are set to 30 degrees. And I don't mind saying that there have been quite a few mistakes. You know, just the usual stuff. Cutting mistakes, drilling mistakes, design changes, measuring mistakes, alignment errors. What can I tell you? Well, it suddenly turned really cold out here, and it's not a heated garage, so I think we're going to have to suspend the work until it gets a little warmer outside. Alright, so now it's the weather has warmed up, the measuring and the cutting and the connecting has all been done, and now it's time for a dry fit. The plan has always been to avoid using bolts and to install this solar panel cradled in its frame and attached with the very high bond adhesive tape to the back end of the trailer. That provides protection from headwinds while driving, but it also allows the wires to be routed more closely to the fridge vent and down into the trailer. The frame, however, is looking to need more taping surface to the trailer roof because of the curves. I'm getting a little nervous about that because we don't have a very flat roof here. I bought a 50-foot roll of 10-gauge stranded wire. Needed to use a plumber's fish line to route the wire along the street side wall behind the bathroom and out into the dinette area. and one very nice lithium battery, and it is showing 13.3 volts. Now, the original plan was to attach the panel and its frame to the roof of the trailer using the 3M VHB tape. But now I'm getting a little nervous about that, so I thought I'd do a little test to see exactly how much vibration is transferred to the trailer when we're on the road. It didn't look good. I certainly was surprised to see the amount of vibration, constant vibration, that's transferred from the road to the hull of the trailer. And it seemed pretty obvious to me that tape alone was not going to provide a margin of safety. The last thing anyone wants is some freak gust of wind ripping the panel off of the roof. So the 3M company might claim their number 4950 VHB tape is a great alternative to bolting down a solar panel like mine on a roof. But it is not a perfect world, so I don't think I'll take anything for granted. Even with a meticulous surface prep, bad things can happen. I will lightly sand down to create tooth. I will clean all surfaces with mild bleach, and I will then wipe down all surfaces with a 91% alcohol. Another piece of good advice is, if you intend to make your own corner brackets like I have, do not, I repeat, do not bend flat stock in your bench vise. Buy the 1.5-inch angle stock that they sell in the stores. The metal is just too brittle, and bending it will antagonize those itsy-bitsy metallic molecules at the bend, and it will break in two. This angle bracket is 1/8-inch thick aluminum, and I'll be using 1/4-20 stainless steel screws with lock nuts to secure this corner bracket through the roof. But I also used a drill tap here as an additional mechanical locking mechanism. Oh, wait a minute. One other thing. Do not apply the VHB tape if the temperature outside is 50 degrees or lower. The chemistry involved needs warmth to work. Before you peel off the backing on the tape, make sure you press the tape firmly into the surface that it's applied to, and then you must wait 24 hours for it to cure. And don't go out on the road for another couple days. My goodness, it's May the 1st, and I'm still not done with this project. Well, the weather's warming up. It's going to be in the 80s, I think, this week, and hopefully it'll stay warmer at night. Using steel wool to create tooth, then wiping down with household cleaner and following up with alcohol to make sure there's no more grease or oils on the surface. And then I'm going to roll the tape in to the micro grooves to make sure it's a very snug fit, and we'll see what happens. Oh boy. Well, here goes nothing. let's recap. On Thursday, March 11th, 2021, this solar panel project really got going when the 190-watt solar panel I ordered had arrived at the house. And from then on, it was responsible for a welcome diversion from the concerns of the last year. So now, nearly 3 months later, this job is done, and it looks like this solar panel addition to my trailer roof is going to serve us well. It will always be safely up there working for us, and that means more electric power in the trailer with less work for me. It has doubled our trailering solar energy capacity. Also, fair to say that the build project itself and the documentation of it was a fun way for me to keep busy during this long stretch of imposed pandemic hibernation. We got our shots, and now we got our solar, and we are finally able and ready to hit the dusty trails again.